and sports medicine. Orthopedic surgeons Dr. Kevin Over and Dr. Todd Anderson, along with the Pro Rehab Physical Therapy teams, are here to get you back in your game. Schedule an appointment at HuronRegional.org, because when it comes to your health, the right care is right here. Best of luck to our area athletes from Huron Regional Medical Center.
When is the right home truly the right home? This is Reg Kleinsasser with the Real Estate Connection. First, can you afford it? Beyond the purchase price, you need to consider utility costs, maintenance costs, and property taxes. All of these factors add to the actual cost of a new home. Does the home meet your needs? At the Real Estate Connection, we are dedicated to helping you find a home that meets your needs without breaking your budget. We're ready to help you find the right home today. Give us a call, 352-1300, or visit our website, realestatehuron.com.
You're listening to the Huron Tigers on Dakota Sports KIJV.
Getting set for our boys basketball game tonight, Huron Tigers, Yankton Bucks. Chris Haynes, head coach of Brookings, as they come in with a record of 2-9 on the season. And coach, some growing pains last year, kind of carried over a bit to this year. I know he got some good athletes because I see some football players here. But at this point here, just trying to put things together and get things pointed in the right direction before March.
Yeah, our guys are hanging in there. I mean, obviously we haven't won as many games as we would have liked, but we've been competitive and in every game except for one. Sioux Falls Lincoln drilled us pretty good. Other than that, we've had a chance to win every game in the fourth quarter. We've kind of relied on our defense, has been solid for us, but finishing possessions with defensive rebounds and scoring has been the main problem for us. We're trying to continue to work on that end of the floor, and hopefully see some improvement here the last month of the season, like you said, until before March comes.
No, I do. Like I said, I do see a lot of names off that football team, but I do not see a lot of size.
Yeah, not very big, and that's just the way it is. And so, you just got to control what you can control. And but our guys, like I said, they're hanging in there. And because of that, though, and tonight's matchup is going to be tough for us because obviously Huron is very big, one of the bigger teams in the state. And so, defending down low and getting rebounds will be a huge factor for us tonight.
And tell some of the things that you like to do offensively. I know Bud said you kind of get into a set and you run the offense.
Yeah, we're trying to get some things where we can get the guys in position that they can score and get the defense moving a little bit. And so we are running a lot more structured plays and things that we have in the past. Just again, trying to get some motion going, some movement going for our guys. And it seems like when we get the ball moving and we got good ball movement and player movement, that's when we're at our best. So hopefully we can do that tonight.
You kind of mentioned Huron's height, which everybody knows about, but on the other hand, Huron also does like to get up and down the floor, so they cause challenges just because whatever style they plan to play.
Yeah, exactly. Because not only are they big, but they're super athletic and skilled for their size. Obviously, the L1 kid at 6'9" and can play, handle the basketball and shoot it, and same with the Porsche kid. So when you have size like that, but also the skill level that they are, obviously causes some huge matchups and challenges defensively.
Chris Haynes, head coach of the Yankton Bucks, will take community campus timeout on Dakota Sports on Tiger.
1919 root beer is brewed in small batches with only the finest ingredients, real sugar and real vanilla. Their unique recipe and choice ingredients make 1919 root beer the creamiest, full-body draft root beer available. Pick up 1919 root beer, distributed by Elwine Brothers, at your favorite convenience store or grocery store in Huron. Elwine Brothers wishes the Huron Tigers the best of luck. Go Tigers!
The Huron Tigers scoreboard update is brought to you by Kurt's Heating and Cooling in Huron.
This Huron Tiger moment, the 2004 state champion Huron Tiger boys basketball team. The Tigers were the third seed in the tournament. They opened the tournament with a third win that year over Aberdeen. In the semifinals, Huron avenged an earlier season loss to Spearfish. In the championship, Huron again avenged a regular season loss, defeating the O'Gorman Knights 75-69. Eric Hall was named Mr. Basketball for 2004. The 04 Tigers were coached by Tim Budenhagen. The Tiger Coach interview is brought to you by The Scoreboard, downtown Huron.
Enjoy fantastic burgers and basket meals, plus their many big screen TVs. The Scoreboard, 3rd Street, downtown Huron.
Continue our pregame here before our boys' game tonight at the arena. Huron Tigers hosting Yankton. Coach Tim Budnagan is brought to you by the Scoreboard on 3rd Street, downtown Huron. Huron coming off a win on Tuesday against Watertown. And, Coach, one of those games, it wasn't the prettiest at times, took a little bit, but it was nice to see the guys probably the last 10, 11 minutes of the game take control and actually got pretty much everybody into the game by the end.
Yeah, I thought we did a really nice job defensively the first half, and then coming out of the third quarter, we gave McClellan seven straight points. And then, that cut our lead. And then I thought after that we kind of relaxed. We kind of punched the ball inside, got to the free throw line, controlled them offensively, didn't let Norberg and McClemmons get off after that. So I thought that was the game plan. We got to limit these two guys, and I thought we did that for the most part on Tuesday night.
Now, Yankton comes in today, and I guess I know you kind of mentioned it on Tuesday night. Yankton's almost like a cross between Mitchell and Watertown and how they play, maybe a little more patterned offensively than what Watertown is, but otherwise kind of similar matchups.
Absolutely, because Ness, controls everything. He doesn't really sit out a lot, and he'll set up their sets and get them into stuff. He feels like he can go to the basket. He'll get to the basket, so we got to really do a really nice job on him. And then they surround the court with some three-point shooters, so we got to make sure we know where the shooters are. We're going to try to take the ball out of Ness's hands and not let him get it back, much like we did against Mitchell. So, it's going to be a good test for us. And offensively, then we got to punch the ball inside because obviously we got a distinct size advantage, especially when we go to three bigs.
And that's the thing too. We talk about inside, but it seems like it hasn't been the easiest thing to get that part of the game set up this year.
Not yet. Again, we talked about rhythm. All of a sudden we had two big guys because Davis had a concussion. And then we played without him for a while, so then we just rotated two big guys, and they did a really nice job of going in, popping out. Next one goes in, next one pops out. Whoever had the mismatch would get down low. Well, now when you go three, now it's kind of like who's going to get inside there. So we got to do a better job as coaches of orchestrating that and getting a guy inside, because now we get it inside, they got to help. We kick it, a lot easier shots.
And finally, asterisk next to this game because it's ESD, and I know you always put a little extra emphasis on the ESD matchups.
Yeah, and we're right in the race. We got one loss. We've beaten Mitchell and Harrisburg. Obviously, we lost to Pier. Brandon Valley's still undefeated, so that ESD crown, the ESD title, is still up for grabs. We're right in the mix of things, so we would like to stay in that mix, but it gets down to can we win tonight.
Tim Budnagan, head coach of the Tigers, again brought to you by the Scoreboard on 3rd Street, downtown Huron. Community Campus timeout on Dakota Sports.
Lena and the entire crew of the Scoreboard invite you to come in for lunch or dinner. Stop in at the Scoreboard located at 56 3rd Street Southeast in Huron. Featuring a full menu, and check out their website at scoreboardhuron.com. Whether it's college football or the NFL, you can watch all the exciting action on one of their many big screen TVs. Scoreboard also has a sideline bakery room for your next event. Call 352-7580. Have a good time with old friends at the Scoreboard Bar and Grill. Now, go get them, Tigers.
The Huron Tigers Scoreboard update is brought to you by Kurt's Heating and Cooling in Huron.
Godfather's Pizza of Huron offers dine-in, carry-out, or fast delivery every day of the week. For delivery or carry-out, give them a call at 352-6925. Not sure what to order from their delicious menu? Then dine in and try their famous Godfather's Buffet, featuring a variety of pizza slices, tasty chicken, and many salads and desserts to choose from. They're locally owned, so stop in and say hi to Derek and the rest of the pizza crew. They're located at 195 21st Street in Huron. Godfather's Pizza. Give them a call, 352-6925.
Look at all the pictures of the resort you'd stay in every year. All you need to do is pay reasonable maintenance fees once a year. With any contract that you're signing, read and understand everything. What happens if you cancel? Can you get out of this contract? If you feel pushed into signing the contract, you need to stop and take a step back. If you have questions, contact the South Dakota Office of Attorney General's Consumer Protection Division at 800-300-1986.
We're minutes away from play-by-play. Let's meet the Huron Tigers.
Haley Rogers, number 5, junior guard. Maddie Jurgens, number 10, senior guard. Jocelyn Noyes, number 12, sophomore guard.
Allison James, number 14, senior guard.
Allie Davis, number 20, junior guard. Hilton Hines, number 22, junior guard.
Abigail Harrington, number 23, sophomore guard.
Addie Knight, number 30, sophomore forward. Colby Glanzer, number 32, sophomore forward.
Jency Gergen, number 33, junior guard.
Kimden Fuchs, number 34, sophomore forward.
Chloe Carr, number 40, junior forward.
Isabel Kramer, number 45, sophomore forward.
Trace Wentz, number 10, senior guard. Cole McNeil, point guard, 12, senior. Logan Leindecker, number 14, guard, senior. Miles Owen, number 20, guard, freshman. Chase Short, number 21, guard, sophomore. Colby Holford, number 22, guard, senior. Mason Jurgens, number 23, guard, junior. Jonathan Peterson, number 24, guard, senior.
Blake Owen, number 30, junior guard. Kenneth Porce, number 32, sophomore guard.
James Schultz, number 33, sophomore guard. Ty Saucer, number 34, sophomore guard. Davis Chase, number 40, center, sophomore. Oakley Anderson, number 42, junior guard. Landon Hall, number 42, junior guard.
Tommy Martin, number 44, junior forward.
Riley Winiger, 44, junior guard. Carter Porsche, 50, 8th grader, forward. Charlie Martin, 52, junior guard. Noah Saley, 54, junior forward.
Here's two-time South Dakota Sportscaster of the Year and the voice of the Huron Tigers, Jeff Duffy.
And welcome back to the Huron Arena. Yes, indeed, I'm Jeff Duffy, getting set to go with Huron Tiger boys basketball, Tigers and the Yankton Bucks. Huron girls are off till next Tuesday, so the girls actually a night off for them where they can just come and enjoy the boys game here. So a nice student section setting up already for this game for the Huron Tigers. Kurt's Heating and Cooling scoreboard update. JV game today. Yankton defeated Huron 58-48. In the sophomore game, Huron wins 68-56. And that is your Kurt's Heating and Cooling scoreboard update. Getting set for our national anthem. We'll take a community campus timeout of 2 minutes. Come back with starting lineups. 2 minutes on Dakota Sports.
Their eyesight does too, especially in the teen years. Don't let your child fall behind in front of the smart board or the scoreboard because their vision can't keep up. According to a recent survey, 84% of parents in the United States wait until their child complains of vision issues before scheduling an eye exam. Many common vision problems can be corrected when caught in early childhood, so don't delay. Give Dr. Porsche a call today. See the best.
Hi, I am Tyson Lean. As a college wrestler, I push my body to the limit every day. But after a few injuries, I started to feel like I wasn't performing at my best. That's when I turned to Carr Chiropractic and their team of experts. Through a combination of adjustments, rehab, and natural supplements, I was able to recover faster, reduce my pain, and improve my overall performance on the mat. Whether you're an athlete or just looking to improve your health, I highly recommend giving Carr Chiropractic a try.
Rocking Z Acres of Wessington provides USDA certified organic, SCI regenerative certified, and conventional crop production, balancing biology with fertility. They offer a full line of organic and conventional products for plant nutrition, plant health, and soil biology to help local producers, including amino protein products to stimulate biology and plant hormones, amino-chelated micronutrients, compost extracts derived from local sources, and kelp products. Rocking Z Acres is proud to support Huron and area high school sports.
The Nordby Center for Recreation in Huron is your ultimate destination for fun and fitness. Challenge yourself and get fit with a fitness class that fits your schedule. The Nordby Center offers water classes, weight and cardio classes, bicycle spin classes, and more. Group fitness classes are led by the Nordby Center's expert instructors. Sign up for a fitness class today. The Nordby Center for Recreation, where the fun never ends.
And once again, good evening. I'm Jeff Duffy as we get set for Huron Tiger boys basketball hosting the Yankton Bucks. Yankton comes in with a record of 2-9. Chris Haynes, their head coach. They'll start Easton Nelson, a 6-foot senior. Carson Ness, a 6'1 senior. Bryce Krall, a 6-foot senior. Beck Reichen, a 5'10 junior. And Colton Zarbach, a 6'3 senior. Huron Tigers head coach Tim Buddenhagen, record of 7-4. Trace Wenz, 6'2 senior. Colt McNeil, 5'11 senior. Bubba Peterson, 6-foot senior. Blake Elwine, 6'9 junior. And Anderson Porish is a 6'5 sophomore. Officials for our game are backed by the South Dakota Attorney General Office, Consumer Affairs Division. Calling our game tonight, a veteran crew, Darren Berg, Jason Kono, and Luke Langner. They are the law on the court, and they're backed by the South Dakota Attorney General Office, Consumer Affairs Division. Might take a little of adjusting as you look at the teams on the floor. We are playing in Huron. We are at the Huron Arena. Huron, though, wearing their road black, and Yankton is wearing their home white. The reason is Yankton's going back-to-back. They're at Brandon Valley tomorrow night, so they wanted to not have to launder the away uniforms overnight, so they called up Huron and asked if they could wear black, so if Huron would wear their road, so they could wear their home. So that's why Yankton has their home whites and Huron their road blacks. So Huron in their road black with orange numbers and letters, orange and white trim. Yankton in their home white with red numbers, letters, and trim. Zarbach will jump for Yankton, and Elwine will jump for the Huron Tigers as we are ready to tip off at 7 o'clock. KIJV Huron, the tip controlled by Huron. Huron actually has not won a lot of tips. On the baseline, Bubba Peterson will bring it back around the perimeter. Lost the ball, slaps it out to Porish. Low post, hard to the hoop, and a finger roll in for two for Elwine as Huron goes inside initially. Pressure in the backcourt by Huron. Ness with the ball. He's going to be double team. Overhand pass, gets it to Krall. Cross court, stolen away by Porish on the press. Porish into the paint, stops. Got to get rid of it, kicks it out. Elwine thought about the three, top of the key. Porish wants three, got it. Porish a deep three, and Huron quickly up 5-0, 40 seconds into the game. Huron again showing the full court pressure. Ness in the backcourt. Being hawked there by McNeil, get it up ahead to Nelson, and Yankton can set up their offense. Ness kind of runs the show, according to Coach Buddenhagen. Ness with the ball out there with McNeil. Ness looks left, still on the dribble, hands it off to Reichen. Reichen at the top of the key. Open three for Ness is too strong, and the rebound, though, on the weak side did not draw a rim. So the shot clock running down, 5 seconds to go. Ness into the paint, baseline, will shoot over a double team. It's short, and Porish has the rebound. Here comes Peterson into the front court. Bubba had the ball picked away and stolen by Reichen. Reichen into the front court, holds it back for Krall. Huron up 5-0, minute and a half gone here in the game. Hand it back to Nelson, brings it up, top of the key. Back to Reichen on the wing. Reichen. There's always a Reichen on a Yankton team. Top of the key, Krall. In the corner, open three for Reichen. No good, and Porish has the rebound. Anderson into the front court, flips to Elwine. Elwine fakes, drives, has a lane. Finger roll for two. Huron up 7-0, and Yankton wants a timeout. We played a minute 59. Huron up 7-0. We'll take a community campus timeout of 30 on Dakota Sports.
ProClean Plus offers epoxy floor cleaning for garages, basements, and outdoor patios, as well as commercial and industrial spaces. Call 605-352-5776 to get a free estimate. Let the pros at ProClean Plus help you get a great-looking, durable surface with the epoxy flooring. Locally owned and operated, visit them at 201 Market Street East, or check out their website at procleanplus.net. ProClean Plus is a proud sponsor here on Tiger Sports.
Here on Community Campus Timeout, they offer courses through Northern State University at Huron Community Campus. Huron up 7-0, 3 of 3 shooting. Huron again pressing in the backcourt. Reichen bringing the ball up against Peterson, gets around him. Ball knocked away, picked up by Porish, and he'll send it up ahead to Peterson. Reverse layup, no good. Rebound Porish, and his reverse goes up and in. 9-0 Huron. And a couple of the baskets have been set up by steals on the press. 5:40 to go, first quarter. Reichen backs it out. Oh, nice move. He'll get into the paint, kick back out. Nelson, baseline. Zarbach in the corner. They set a screen. Reichen for three. Got it. Yankton on the board. Beck Reichen hits a deep three in the corner. They had a double screen to get him open. 9-3. Eric Sporish inside. Hard to the hoop and fouled. 2 shots coming up for Anderson Porish. Foul, I believe, will go on Bryce Krall. First foul either team. And Anderson Porish will shoot 2. Anderson with 5 points. Blake Elwine has the other 4. Porish free throw is good. Both teams come in with subs early. Davis Chase, Colby Hofer in for Huron. Bubba Peterson comes out for Huron. Didn't see who else came out. Into the game for Yankton is Austin Conway, a 6'3 sophomore, as Porish knocks in both free throws, and Huron up 11-3 early on. Nelson working with Ness in the backcourt. Ness will bring it up one-on-one with Hofer. Across the timeline, dribbling off to the right. Ness now hands it off Reichen. Top of the key, Zarbach. Zarbach up to the high post. Drive into the paint and power up. Blocked by Chase. Austin Conway tried to back his way in. Actually got himself in good position, but Davis Chase so good at blocking shots down low and got another one there. Still a Yankton ball. Yankton will inbound. Reichen, open jumper on the baseline is short. Offensive rebound. Ness will bring it back outside. Reset the offense for Yankton. Inside of 5 minutes to go, first quarter. Conway, low post, has to kick it out. Nelson drives baseline. Ball deflected out of bounds by Porish. Yankton will keep possession with 4:43 to go in the first quarter. Huron up early at 11-3. Inbounds comes all the way out to Ness near the timeline. He's going to get a screen from Conway. Dribbles right. Now trying to go inside to Conway. Not there. Here's the cut off of Reichen's hand. Who's going to pick up the loose ball? It's on the floor. Still rolling around. Yankton picks it up. Reichen at the free throw line. Open three for Zarbach, in and out. And Wenz up high with the rebound. Wenz into the front court. Goes down low. Porish wide open off glass for 2. Porish with 9 points and another timeout. Yankton Huron up 13-3, 4:18 to go, first quarter. Community Campus timeout, 1 minute on Dakota Sports.
Experience Ryan's Hangar Restaurant and Ace Lounge. They specialize in steaks, burgers, seafood, and pasta. Ryan's Hangar can host your party in a private room and offer catering too. Open Monday through Friday 4 to 10, Saturday 4 to 11, and open for lunch every Thursday 11 to 2 and closed on Sunday. Ryan's Hangar Restaurant and Ace Lounge in the Crossroads in downtown Huron.
Adams Quick Lube is your go-to place for convenient, reliable oil changes. Fast, easy, no-pressure oil changes for your family's vehicle. No appointment needed. See them in 1159 Dakota Avenue North or give Adam a call at 352-9325. Adams Quick Lube also has tire repair, batteries, and filters. Locally owned and open at 8 a.m. every day except Sundays. Trust your family vehicle with Adams Quick Lube. 1159 Dakota Avenue North. Adams Quick Lube is a proud sponsor of Tiger Sports.
Here on Community Campus Timeout, they offer $40 credit hours for in-person classes at Huron Community Campus. Yankton has used 2 timeouts in the first half of the first quarter. Got some new guys on the floor. Conway at the right wing, knocked away. Steal by Elwine, coming my way, and he'll float in for the layup. Couldn't get the dunk as Reichen had cut in front of him, but Huron up now 15-3. Logan Leyendecker on the floor for Huron. Ness into the front court, goes into a double team. Lost his dribble, throws back in the middle. Conway against Chase. Conway at the top of the key, looks right, hands it off to Reichen. Swinging in the corner, they go inside. Conway blocked by Elwine, swatted that one away. And up the floor, Colby over. Nice catch on a low pass. He's in the front court. Lost the ball. Picked out of there by Ness. Ness back. He's going for the reverse layup for two. Undercut Porish. Nice athletic reverse there by Ness. And the lead is 15-5 Huron. Yankton obviously needed that one. There's Elwine on the low post. Double team. Has to back it out. Here's the cut, Porish, but picked up by Hofer. He'll take the three, left wing, front of the iron, no good. Conway has the rebound. Just the second miss from the field for Huron. Huron was 6 of 7. Here's the drive baseline, new guy in, and a foul going to go on Huron. A little pump fake there, and Davis Chase bit on it. Miles Drotzman on the drive for Yankton. I don't think they're going to call that in the act of shooting. Davis Chase with the foul. That is his first and the first team on Huron. We've just had one team foul apiece so far. McNeil and Peterson in for Huron as Porish and Hofer come out. Yankton will run the out of bounds on the baseline. Try to go back door, not there. Now feed in the middle, Conway, and he'll shoot over McNeil. No good. McNeil there with the rebound. Well defended by McNeil, giving up about 5 inches in height. Elwine wants to drive on Ness. Still driving on the baseline. Finally going to call the foul on Ness. Reichen was starting to come over to help out, but Elwine was just working his way down towards the basket. Ness with the foul, his first and the second team on Yankton. You're going to run the out-of-bounds play on the baseline right below me with Colton McNeil. McNeil goes back door to Elwine on the baseline, goes up with the little finger roll for two. Elwine has 8. Porish has 9, and that's the scoring from here on 17-5 Huron. Into the front court. Owen Eidsness outside to Ness. Ness will go to Conway. Oh, he could have rolled to the basket. Now he does back his way in. Kick out, open three for Reichen. In and out. Rebound, nobody really went after it, but Elwine came up with it, lost it, but it comes right to McNeil. Into the front court. Huron looking to extend an early lead. Elwine, nicely played by Reichen. Now Peterson will swing it around in the corner. McNeil fakes, goes into a double team. Bounce pass back to Chase. Now top of the key, Peterson. Huron will reset with 13 seconds on the shot clock. Screen, and here's the drive back outside. Elwine thought about the three. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Long three by Peterson, no good. And a good block out underneath by Conway. Bubba needed to take that. Shot clock was at about 3. Huron up 12. Ness into the front court as he's being fouled closely by McNeil. Conway at the top of the key. Flicks off to the right side. 3 in the corner is no good for Drotzman. Rebound Leyendecker. Into the front court comes Elwine. Little crossover. Step back 3 for Blake is short. And he ended up on his butt after that. And they're going to, what are we calling here? They call something on Elwine. Elwine shot and then fell down. I'm not sure what the call was. Well, they haven't put a foul up, so I'm not sure what the call is. Minute 12 to go, first quarter. Huron 17, Yankton 5. And we're having a discussion at the scorer's bench now. I don't know if maybe they called shuffling the feet on Elwine. I'm not sure what the call was there. Yankton with the ball. Huron pressing in the backcourt. Porish went for the steal, didn't get it. They'll get it up ahead. Eisness, and a foul going to go on Elwine as he tried to get the steal and ended up running into Drotzman. Elwine picks up his first in the second team. Minute 2 to go here in the first quarter. Huron up 17-5 over Yankton. Now Carter Porish going to come in for the first time, the 6'4", 8th grader for Huron. And he'll give Blake Elwine a break here. Minute 2 to go in the first quarter. And at this point, don't want Blake to pick up a second foul here in the early going. Yankton with the ball. Conway out on the left wing. Brings it back up top. Swing it right side to Drotzman. Now in the corner, Eidsness. Drotzman back left side, Ness. Ness wants to drive into the paint strip, but a foul going to go on McNeil. Colton thought he made a good defensive play. Budenhagen up in front of the bench there, just saying, calm down. Ness will get to a pair of free throws. McNeil picks up his first in the third team on Huron. So we're down to 46 seconds to go here in the first quarter. 17-5 Huron. Ness at the line to shoot 2. First one is good. He's got 3. One more shot for Ness. He will come out if he makes the free throw. Is Easton Nelson ready to come back on the floor? Second shot is good. So Ness with 4. He'll leave with Nelson in. 17-7. Huron leads. 46 seconds to go. First quarter. Yankton showing some full court pressure. Looks like just straight man-to-man. We'll see if they try to trap out of it. Peterson gets it into McNeil. He's got Nelson on him. McNeil into the front court. Top of the key, hands it off to Peterson. Peterson will back it out and set it. See if Huron uses some shot clock. 33 seconds to go in the first quarter, about 10 seconds different. Game clock, shot clock, wraparound pass to Peterson. Knocked out of bounds, last touch by Reichen. Reichen made a nice play on the ball. Huron fortunate to still have possession. They'll inbound with McNeil right below me on the baseline. 26 seconds left, 15 on the shot clock. Inbounds comes to Peterson in the corner on the wing, trying to post up Porish. Wenz thought about the 3, whips it to the high post. Carter Porish. Carter watches the weave. 5-4. Carter Porish to the hoop. Fouled. He just went hard to the hoop on Conway. Conway will pick up his first foul, and the 8th grader Carter Porish will shoot 2. 13.8 to go in the first quarter. Huron up 17-7. Porish, free throw good. Huron back up by 11 with the second free throw pending. One more free throw for Carter Porish. Got them both. Huron back up by a dozen. 19-7. Huron pressing full court. Eidnes into the front court. Almost got the ball go away from him. 7 seconds to go. Eidnes comes to the right. Hands it off to Nelson. Nelson backing away. 3-2. You got to go, and I don't think they even see the clock. Shot up at the buzzer, and it was too late. Yankton just lost track of the time after 1. It's Huron 19, Yankton 7. Community Campus timeout. 1 minute on Dakota Sports.
Livestock of Huron is a proud supporter of the Huron Tigers in all area high school athletics. Marty, Cody, and Logan Kaufman raise registered Simmental bulls. 2 are former Huron Tigers, 1 a former Alpena Wildcat. Best of luck to all area athletes and the Huron Tigers. From Kaufman Livestock of Huron.
Stop in for a free insurance review with Lane Anderson of Farmers Union Insurance. Auto, home, farm, life, and business. Become a satisfied policyholder with Farmers Union Insurance. Farmers Union Insurance, Lane Anderson, 1835 Arizona Avenue, Southwest in Huron.
Looking for personalized apparel such as t-shirts, hats, sweatshirts, hoodies, jackets? PB Sports, of course. How about signs, logos, and vinyl graphics that pop? PB Sports, of course, proud sponsor of the Tigers. PB Sports, downtown Huron.
Tiger 95 and 1340 KIJV are your home for Huron Tiger sports.
Good start for the Huron Tigers, leading 19-7 as we start the second quarter, and Yankton will have possession to begin play here in the second quarter. Ness comes up top to Crawl. Swing it back to Ness on the right wing. Straight man by Huron. Dump it into Crawl. Low post and a foul going to go on McNeil. So he tried to come around Crawl and steal it. There was a mismatch there on the post up. McNeil picks up his second, and we will get movement off the Huron bench, but not in time before they hand the ball in. Mason Juergens going to come in at the next whistle. Way outside, Eisnes out there with Peterson. Crawl right back to Eisnes on the right wing. Top of the key, it's Ness against Wenz. Fakes, drives, has a lane, slips it on the baseline to Crawl, double teamed. Powered his way up, no good. Rebound, Elwine. Elwine wings it up, wins a nice catch, still in the backcourt. Now he'll bring it up, set it up, go in the middle to a Chase, knocked away, but then picked up by Wenz. Kind of a hack there by Eisnes. They let him play. Baseline Chase. Chase spin move. Hard to the hoop. Off the rim. No good. Nice little spin move, but did not go for Chase. Back comes Kroll and Yankton. In the corner. Wide open 3 is good for Yankton. Jason Kudera with the bucket, the freshman. And Yankton back within 9, 19-10, 1 minute gone, second quarter. Bubba Peterson into the paint, goes back door to Wentz through his hands. And a steal by Ness. Yankton, a little momentum here. Coming up into the front court, Kudera. Now Ness resets the offense, gets a screen, tries to feed into Kroll, but nobody couldn't get the shot off. Bring it back outside. In the corner, there's another three. Kudera, that one no good, and Chase up high with the rebound. Elwine into the front court. Minute and a half gone, second quarter. Huron has not scored here in the second. McNeil on the right wing, still out there with those two fouls. Gets a screen, ball knocked away by Kroll. Now Chase, swing it around, left side Peterson. Go inside, a triple team on Elwine. Had the ball slapped away, and the ball will belong to Yankton. Kudera comes left side, Kroll. Huron 2 minutes without scoring here to start the second quarter. Three, good for Yankton. Eidsness, a 6-0 run by Yankton to start the second quarter, and they're within 6, 19-13. Second quarter has been an issue for Huron a lot this season. And we're seeing at least a start here. Elwine on the right wing, Ness on him, trying to use a screen from Chase. Chase rolls to the hoop, threw it away, another turnover, but then turned right back as Peterson makes the steal. Feet in the middle, wins, and falling down, and again, no call. Looked like contact that time, and Yankton has a chance to cut the lead some more. Ness on the drive, up top of the key. Drotzman. Spin a left side, open three for Ness, too strong. Rebound by Peterson. Bubba will bring it up himself, come left side to Elwine on the wing. Elwine goes baseline, and a hand check call. Gonna go on Drotzman. That'll be his first, and the first foul on Yankton here in the second quarter. Shooting in the first quarter at Yankton, 2 of 13. Huron 7 of 10. Huron has only shot the ball once here in the second quarter, been turning the ball over a little too much. Mason Juergens in for Huron. Ty Kleinsasser in for the first time for Huron as well. Chase at the top, comes left side Juergens. Juergens swings it back left. Three for Kleinsasser, way too strong. And Huron cold here to start the second quarter. And Yankton down 6, a chance to chip the lead away a little more. Ness at the top of the key. Comes back right side. Eidsness. Swinging to left side, Ness. He's got Chase on him. Cross court. Open three in the corner. No good. Rebound Kroll took it away from Porish. Ness will drive in. Shoot over Juergens. Bank it in for 2. And Huron wants a timeout. Yankton, an 8-0 run to start the second quarter. They're within 19-15. Community Campus timeout of 30 on Dakota Sports.
Service and products to their patients in Huron and surrounding areas. The Huron Eye Clinic offers comprehensive eye exams, contact lens exams, infant C screenings, LASIK consultations, ocular disease services, and pediatric eye care. Stop in at the office at 1288 Dakota Avenue South to make an appointment, or call the Huron Eye Clinic today at 605-352-4181.
Dakota Sports KIJV, 1340 AM and 95.3 FM.
4:27 to go in the first half. Huron still scoreless here in the second quarter, and they've been outscored 8-0. Yankton's within 4. Huron just needs a basket to settle down here after the strong first quarter. Up top, Juergens, swing it right side, Kleinsasser, bounce past Chase on the baseline. Porish. Now Juergens in the corner. Kleinsasser gives to Elwine. He's got Ness on him. Drive into the paint, jump stop, and there's going to be the foul on Yankton as Elwine just forced the issue, and he'll get to the free throw line for the first time, and that is on Carson Ness, his second, and that's the one guy Yankton really doesn't want to see to have to come off the floor. Blake Elwine will shoot 2. Huron tries to get on the board here in the second quarter. First free throw is good. Elwine has 9. Porish has 9. Huron up 20-15. One more shot for Elwine is good. Got them both, and he's in double figures with 10. 21-15. Huron up 6 as we're at the middle point of the second quarter. think Yankton came in with a new guy, might have been Kroll. Kudera stops on the left wing and threw it away. He thought Eisnes was going to go left, and he went right, and he just threw it out of bounds, and Huron gets it off the Yankton turnover. 3:52 to go in the first half. Huron's lead now at 6. Anderson Porish brings the ball up himself. Comes left side, McNeil. McNeil, top of the key, Porish gets the screen. Porish goes into a double team, forced his way through. Did he travel? He did. Again, Yankton is really doing a good job of double teaming on the ball, and you just can't always force your way through it. And Huron turns it back over to Yankton. Reiken's the guy who came back into the game. He gets it in the front court to Kroll. Kroll on the outside. Kudera will drive baseline, pull up with a 10-footer. It's short. Looks like Juergens might have got a piece of that. Rebound Porish into the front court. Juergens, Elwine on the left side. Elwine deep out on the wing. One dribble. Now Juergens. Swing it right side to McNeil. Low post. And there's Chase all alone underneath. And he was being bear hugged underneath there by a Yankton player. Foul was on Drotzman. That is 21, not 12. Foul's on Kudera. That is his first, third team on Yankton. Wen's in and Juergens out for Huron. McNeil will trigger the inbound on the baseline right below me. Anderson Porish in the corner. Porish into a double team again. Cross court. Chase wants 3 off the left wing. Too strong. Rebound right to Elwine, who backhands it in for 2. Elwine with the offensive rebound. And Huron back up by 8. First field goal of the second quarter for Huron. 2:45 to go in the first half. Handed off top of the key, Reichen. Swing it left side, Kudera. Swing it back right side, Drotzman. Drotzman looking inside. Drotzman almost, and he did travel. I think he wanted to go to the left side to Reichen, and all of a sudden McNeil kind of jumped the passing lane. And Drotzman tried to bring it back in like a yo-yo and drug the pivot foot. And the ball turns over to Huron. Ness back in is sure Haynes just thinking can't afford to keep him off the floor at this point with Huron back up by 8. 2.5 minutes to go in the first half. Wenz with the dribble. Isolated there on the right side. Now he'll go into the paint, lob it down low, but Kroll in front of Chase, threw it away. Here's Ness down the floor, reverse layup for 2. Another Huron turnover results in points for Yankton. Ball deflected out of bounds as Huron rushed in the front court. And Huron just turning the ball over way too much here in the second quarter. 2:06 to go in the first half. Huron's lead at 6, and Huron's only shot the ball 4 times here in the second quarter. Just way too many turnovers, and that has allowed Yankton to get back into it. Chase on the outside gives to Wenz. Deep 3 for Trace. Got it. Wenz did not shoot the ball against Watertown on Tuesday. That's his first shot today, and hits a 3. Huron up 9. Minute 50 to go in the first half. Ness, kick in the corner. 3 in the corner is good. Yankton hitting some 3s. Owen Eisnes, his second here of the quarter. And just like that, Yankton back within 6. Minute 35 to go in the first half. Chase swings in the corner. McNeil, low post. The ball knocked away from Elwine. There were 3 guys around Blake. Huron doing a more concerted effort to post up one of the 3 bigs, be it Elwine, Chase, or Porish. Peterson in, Wenz out for Huron with 1:29 to go in the first half, and Huron's lead cut again to 26-20. McNeil on the inbound, got to get rid of it. Finally comes all the way out to Chase. Kroll knocked it away, but Chase got control. Nice spin move. Goes baseline to Porish. Porish hard to the hoop, too strong. And the rebound, Yankton by Reichen. Boy, nice move, and Porish just put it up too strong. Reichen on the drive, cut off. Kroll fakes the 3. Now Reichen, top of the key. A deep 3 for Reichen. No good, but nobody blocked out. Ness with the shot up, no good. It was an offensive rebound by Eisnes. Down the floor, and a charge going to go on Elwine. Well, there's calls at both into the floors that neither fan base liked. Elwine picks up his second foul on the charge with 59 seconds to go here in the first half. 26-20 Huron with 59 seconds to go here in the first half. Huron again showing some pressure with Ness in the backcourt. Lobs it up ahead. Kudera into the front court. In the corner to Reichen. Now Kudera back up top. Ness, they'll set the offense. Straight man here yet by Huron. Both teams have pretty much come out man here in the first half. Crawl up top. They work some clock here. Fake by Ness. He'll go baseline. Fell down and threw it away. Nice steal by Wenz into the front court, and the shot clock is off. If Huron wants to hold it for one shot, Chase. Back up top, Peterson. Peterson at the key. Drives into the paint. Got bumped going to the hoop, and he'll get two. Bubba Peterson with 2 free throws on the way has not scored in the game. Fourth team foul in Yankton, but we're also down to 16 seconds left. And 2 shots for Bubba Peterson. The foul was Beck Reichen, his first. Free throw for Peterson is good. Huron up 7 with the 16 seconds to go. Colby Hofer going to check in probably. Oh, I thought maybe they'd take McNeil out as he is out there with 2 fouls. Elwine on the bench with his 2, but it's Wenz coming out as Peterson sets up for the second free throw. Peterson's second shot got the shooter's roll. Huron up 8. Full court pressure by Huron. They get it in the backcourt. Eidsness. Now Kudera, and he'll bring the ball up. Yankton can get the last shot off here of the half, down 8. Kudera trying to get away from Peterson, drives down, backs his way in, going back and forth, fake, shot by Reichen for 3, no good, and a foul gonna go on either Peterson or McNeil. It is on McNeil, and he picks up a third foul with 0.2 of a second left in the first half. Worst case scenario there for Huron, plus Beck Reichen getting 3 free throws out of the deal. Two-tenths of a second left here in the first half. First free throw is no good. Official over talking to McNeil and Budenhagen, and I think they're trying to say that that was Bubba Peterson that got the foul. They were both there, I will say that. Reichen, second free throw is good, 1 out of 2, and he'll get 1 more as Yankton within 7. 28-21. And the third free throw is good. He'll get 2 out of 3 out of it. Huron up 6, and Porish, the long pass, going to be deflected, and that will end the first half. Huron 28, Yankton 22. Community campus timeout of 2 minutes on Dakota Sports on Tiger.
Visit Sun Gold Sports in downtown Huron at Center Plaza or online at sungoldsports.com or call Stephanie at Sun Gold Sports at 605-554-0248. Screen printing, embroidery, custom apparel, awards, banners, and sporting goods. Sun Gold Sports, 289 Dakota Avenue South, Center Plaza in Huron.
This is Matt Sibley with Brian J. Davidson Insurance Agency in Huron. You changed thousands of diapers, cut off hundreds of crusts, played hours of peekaboo and duck goose, because you do anything for your kids. That's why it's so important to protect them with life insurance from State Farm. State Farm agent Brian Davidson will help make it easy and affordable to help you protect your family, no matter what the future holds. Because for the people you do anything for, life insurance could mean everything. Call today, because like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
I scream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream. Dairy Queen's ice cream, of course. Get your favorite cool treats at Dairy Queen of Huron. Get a chocolate dipped cone, a dilly bar, hot fudge sundae, or their famous DQ Blizzard. And for parties, anniversaries, or any occasion, order a DQ cake, a Teresa pizza, or a DQ Blizzard cake. Dairy Queen of Huron is open every day of the week. Drive up, carry out, or dine in. Dairy Queen of Huron. Hot eats and cool treats.
Brushing up? bettering yourself, or pursuing a degree? Huron Community Campus offers in-person classes at just $40 per credit hour plus fees. HCC offers courses through Northern State University, offering quality education at an exceptional value. To learn more, call Huron Community Campus at 605-353-8518. That's 605-353-8518.
1340 KIJV is Tiger Radio. It's halftime. Let's join the voice of the Huron Tigers, Jeff Duffy.
Huron Community Campus timeout. They offer courses through Northern State University at Huron Community Campus. Halftime, Huron leads 28-22, led by 12 at the end of the first quarter, but Yankton had an 8-0 run to start the second quarter, and Huron's just kind of held that 6 to 8 point lead here since then. Right now it's at 6 as we get set, or as we get to halftime. Let's do a Kurtz Heating and Cooling scoreboard update. Girls scores late second quarter, Brookings 25, Harrisburg 14. Halftime, Washington leads Aberdeen 36 to 24. On the boys' side, Washington at halftime leads Aberdeen 24-13. That is your Kurtz Heating and Cooling scoreboard update. 28-22, Huron leading at the half. We'll take another Huron Community Campus timeout of 2 minutes. Run down the halftime stats on Dakota Sports.
Slumberland has the buying power to bring you the best values from the nation's top furniture brands. Slumberland is America's #1 dealer for Lazy Boy furniture. Slumberland is also the Midwest's largest retailer for Sealy, Simmons, Stearns & Foster, and Tempur-Pedic mattresses. Slumberland of Huron is completely locally owned and operated. Our staff, including sales and delivery, is made up entirely of your neighbors in Huron. So for the best brands at the best prices, along with truly local service, turn to Slumberland Furniture of Huron.
Do you know what your cattle are eating? Are they growing like you expect? At Dakota Land Feeds, their experienced feed consultants can help you be sure your cattle are getting everything they need to perform and what will help you increase your bottom line. Let Dakota Land Feeds help formulate the right ration to fit the needs of your cattle, whether you have growing calves, feedlot cattle, yearlings, or beef cows. Dakota Land Feeds has feed consultants across the territory to help serve you. See your local Dakota Land Feeds dealer today. Playing the game means bumps, bruises, and breaks happen. Lean on Huron Regional Medical Center Orthopedics and Sports Medicine. Orthopedic surgeons Dr. Kevin Ober and Dr. Todd Anderson, along with the Pro Rehab Physical Therapy teams, are here to get you back in your game. Schedule an appointment at HuronRegional.org, because when it comes to your health, the right care is right here. Best of luck to our area athletes from Huron Regional Medical Center.
When is the right home truly the right home? This is Reg Kleinsasser with the Real Estate Connection. First, can you afford it? Beyond the purchase price, you need to consider utility costs, maintenance costs, and property taxes. All of these factors add to the actual cost of a new home. Does the home meet your needs? At the Real Estate Connection, we are dedicated to helping you find a home that meets your needs without breaking your budget. We're ready to help you find the right home today. Give us a call, 352-1300, or visit our website, realestatehuron.com.
Dakota Sports KIJV, 1340 AM and 95.3 FM.
Halftime at the Huron Arena. Huron 28, Yankton 22. Huron has led the entire first half, but boy, Huron looked like they had a chance to really open things up. They led by 12, had all the momentum at the end of the first quarter, only to see Yankton go on an 8-0 run to start the second quarter, and then after that it was just, Huron too many turnovers in the second quarter. Yankton took advantage. Scoring here at the half for Yankton, 8 points for Carson Ness, 6 for Owen Eidsness, 5 Beck Reichen, and 3 for Jackson Kudera. For Huron, 12 points for Blake Elwine, 9 for Anderson Porish, 3 points Trace Wins, and 2 points apiece Bubba Peterson and Carter Porish. Shooting in the first half, Yankton 7 of 25, 28%, 4 of 14 from the 3 for 28%. Yankton 4 of 5 on free throws. Huron 9 of 17. Yankton got 8 more shots than Huron did in the first half. Huron 9 of 17, so 53%, but that's with an asterisk because Huron did not get a lot of shots off, especially in that second quarter. Huron 2 of 6 on threes, 33%. Huron was 8 of 8 from the free throw line. Rebounding in the first half, Yankton had 10. Carson Ness had 3. Huron had 16 rebounds and 5 for Blake Elwine. Turnovers fairly even. Huron had 7, Yankton had 6, and I would venture a guess most, if not all, of those turnovers by Huron came in the second quarter as they just couldn't get any momentum going as they kept turning the ball over. And again, Yankton was doing a good job of turning it into points. Again, at the half, it's Huron 28, Yankton 22. We'll take another Huron Community Campus timeout of 2 minutes, come back and set up our second half on Dakota Sports on Tiger.
1919 root beer is brewed in small batches with only the finest ingredients, real sugar and real vanilla. Their unique recipe and choice ingredients make 1919 root beer the creamiest, full-bodied craft root beer available. Pick up 1919 root beer, distributed by Elwine Brothers, at your favorite convenience store or grocery store in Huron. Elwine Brothers wishes the Huron Tigers the best of luck. Go Tigers!
Godfather's Pizza of Huron offers dine-in, carry-out, or fast delivery every day of the week. For delivery or carry-out, give them a call at 352-6925. Not sure what to order from their delicious menu? Then dine in and try their famous Godfather's Buffet, featuring a variety of pizza slices, tasty chicken, and many salads and desserts to choose from. They're locally owned, so stop in and say hi to Derek and the rest of the pizza crew. They're located at 195 21st Street in Huron. Godfather's Pizza. Give them a call, 352-6925.
As your child's body changes, their eyesight does too, especially in the teen years. Don't let your child fall behind in front of the smart board or the scoreboard because their vision can't keep up. According to a recent survey, 84% of parents in the United States wait until their child complains of vision issues before scheduling an eye exam. Many common vision problems can be corrected when caught in early childhood, so don't delay. Give Dr. Porsche a call today. See the best.
Hi, I am Tyson Lean. As a college wrestler, I push my body to the limit every day. But after a few injuries, I started to feel like I wasn't performing at my best. That's when I turned to Carr Chiropractic and their team of experts. Through a combination of adjustments, rehab, and natural supplements, I was able to recover faster, reduce my pain, and improve my overall performance on the mat. Whether you're an athlete or just looking to improve your health, I highly recommend giving Carr Chiropractic a try.
You're listening to the Huron Tigers on Dakota Sports KIJV, 1340 AM and 95.3 FM.
Welcome back to the Huron Arena. I'm Jeff Duffy. Halftime score, Huron 28, Yankton 22. Again, Huron just had everything clicking in the first quarter, but the wheels came off in the second quarter. We talked about that with Coach Bud on Tuesday. The second quarter has been an issue just about this entire season for the Huron Tigers. Been going into Tuesday's game with Watertown. I believe Huron had been outscored by 39 for the season in the second quarter. And the second quarter tonight, they are outscored by 6. So still have the 6-point lead, and Huron will have the ball to begin the second half. Now McNeil is out there, and again, he picked up his third foul right at the end of the first half. And you have Elwine out there with 2 fouls. Huron will have possession as they go to the far end of the floor to start the second half. Porish on the left wing, 9 points in the first quarter, hasn't scored since. Porish gets a screen, whips it back right side to Wenz. Wenz at the top of the key, left side Porish. Post up to Elwine, powers his way up, shot up, no good, tips it back up and in. 14 for Blake Elwine, he was double, even triple teamed, and got the second shot to go. Huron back up by 8. Now can the defense get some stops? Zarbach gives back up top Nelson. Nelson at the top of the key, swing it left side Reichen. Reichen flips it back to Ness. He's got McNeil on him. Still straight man by Huron. Shoulder fake. Ness, little floater in the paint. Counted. He's fouled. And that's what Ness likes to do. He floats in the middle, and McNeil picks up his 4th foul. Oh, my goodness. In about 47 seconds of basketball time into the second, beginning of the third quarter, Colt McNeil picks up 2 fouls. He's got 4, and, well, he'll be on the bench, I'm sure, for the rest of the third quarter. Mason Juergens in for Huron as Ness completes the three-point play. He's in double figures with 11, and Yankton within 5, 30-25. Porish, right wing, flips it back in the corner. Open 3 for Wenz. In and out. Went all the way down, popped out. Yankton can make it a one-possession game. Ness driving, goes back door and through the hands of Nelson. I think Nelson, like me, thought Ness was going to shoot it. Instead, he tried to slip the pass across the lane to Nelson. Huron catches a break there. The ball turned over. Peterson will run the point, this time up the floor. Juergens on the right wing. Juergens bounce pass up top Elwine. Swing it left side to Wenz. Wenz. Now it's Peterson at the top again. Porish right side. Huron's got 5 out right now. Screen as Juergens will try to drive into the paint. Jump stop. Now Peterson, 10 seconds on the shot clock. Peterson brings it back out. Juergens, 7-6. Porish, 5-4. Porish will go to the hoop. Got stripped, and a foul going to go on Yankton. And that came with about 2 seconds left on the shot clock. Porish, give him credit. He saw he just had to go hard to the hoop. Kroll with the foul, and it looks like they're even going to give... they're even going to put Anderson Porish to the line. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Kroll picks up his second. There's 1 team foul apiece here early in the second half. Porish, free throw is good. He's in double figures with 10 points. One more shot for the 6'5 sophomore, Anderson Porish. And got them both. 11 for Porish, 14 for Elwine, and that's 25 of the 32 for Huron. Huron pressing, but Yankton breaks it. Reichen comes baseline, goes underneath the Drotzman, back outside. Open 3 for Nelson is good. Easton Nelson hits a 3. Boy, Yankton just keeps hitting shots. They're back within 4, 32-28. 6 minutes to go here in the first half, and ball was deflected out of bounds. The official on the ball said it was Yankton's, but good job by the crew as they saw from behind that it was deflected. Huron will keep possession. 32-28, Yankton within 4. Davis Chase in and Peterson out for Huron. No, excuse me, Wenz out. Peterson still on the floor. He was inbounding, but he was right by the bench. Outside, Porish hands it off to Chase at the top of the key. There's the high post, and the ball deflected away from Elwine. Here comes Reichen into the front court, and now a foul goes on Peterson. They were letting Yankton do that to Elwine on the other end of the floor. Peterson will pick up the foul, his first, second team. Pass right underneath, and a foul going to go on Elwine. They did the quick slip pass in the middle to Drotzman, and Elwine picks up his 3rd foul. And Huron, since the first quarter, Huron's just been a half step slow, and Yankton has taken advantage within 4 and a chance to pull within 2. And the first free throw no good for Drotzman. He'll get 1 more. The lead remains at 4, and Elwine going to stay on the floor for now with those 3 fouls. Second shot is no good. Missed them both, and Chase with the board. So Huron still up by 4. Peterson into the front court. At the top of the key, swing it left side to Chase. Here it is, down low to Elwine, up with the left hand for 2. Nice lob from the wing. Elwine was 16, Huron a timeout. Huron back up by 6. 5:35 to go here in the third quarter. Community Campus timeout of 30 on Dakota Sports.
USDA certified organic, SCI regenerative certified, and conventional crop production. Balancing biology with fertility. They offer a full line of organic and conventional products for plant nutrition, plant health, and soil biology to help local producers, including amino protein products to stimulate biology and plant hormones, amino-chelated micronutrients, compost extracts derived from local sources, and kelp products. Rocking Sea Acres is proud to support Huron and area high school sports.
Tiger 95 and 1340 KIJV.
5:35 to go, third quarter, 34-28. Huron leading Yankton. Huron used their second and final 30. Remember, Yankton used 2 timeouts in less than 4 minutes to start the game. Haven't had to do it since. Huron some pressure in the backcourt. Nelson will bring the ball up against Porish. Now getting it off to Ness with Juergens trailing him everywhere. Ness, little shoulder move. Drifts off to the right side, behind the back, underneath the basket, shoots around Porish, no good. Anderson made him change the shot. Juergens with the board. Mason in the front court. Here's the lob in the middle to Elwine. One hard step to the hoop, and he was fouled in 2 shots for Blake Elwine. Elwine has spent a lot of time with his back to the basket tonight, more than what I've seen so far this year. Foul on Kroll is his third. He's the first Buck with that many fouls. Second team on Yankton. Elwine, free throw, good. 17 for Blake Elwine. You're on up 7. Second free throw is good. Got them both. 36-28. Huron back up by 8. 5:08 to go here in the third quarter. Huron just doing pressure in the backcourt. Reichen bringing the ball up against Peterson. Crosses the timeline. Dribbles right. Now Kroll way outside against Chase. Kroll dribbles to the right. Now leaves it back. Reichen thought about the 3. He'll drive in the paint. Looked like a travel. Ball deflected and stolen. Anderson Porish with the steal. Porish will push. Now slow it up in the front court. Come off left side to Chase. Chase on the wing. Now hands it off to Juergens. Juergens at the key. Boy, they're just beating on Elwine like usual. Top of the key, it's Porish. Porish in the corner. Chase for 3. No good. Rebound tapped out. Oh, Porish could have just grabbed it. He tried to tap it out, and there was nobody there to grab it. Yankton into the front court, trailing by 8, but hanging with Huron right now. Wide open 3 for, no, he doesn't take it. 3 for Ness is short, and Chase might have got a piece of that one. And Huron go down low inside to Chase. Powers his way up. Counted, he's fouled. Chase powered his way up. He was kind of undercut, and he just caught enough of the rim to get it to drop. Davis Chase, his first bucket. And he'll have a chance for the old-fashioned three-point play. Now Carson Ness with 3 fouls. And that's the guy that Yankton wants to have on the floor. He's going to stay on the floor. They do come in with a pair of subs. Eidsness back in for Yankton, and I believe the freshman Kudera came in as well. Free throw for Chase is good. And Huron has the lead back to 11, 39-28. Believe this is a 7-0 run by Huron inside of 4 minutes to go, third quarter. Reichen dribbles to the top of the key, comes right. Hands it off to Eidsness. He wants to drive. Cut off by Juergens. Here's the switch down low to Kroll. Double team. Ball deflected by Chase. And Carter Porish picks it up. Didn't see Carter check in. Carter Porish picks it up. And Huron gets it off the steal. Ty Kleinsasser is in as well for Huron. Porish needs some help. Finally gets it to Anderson, but knocked away in a steal. Another turnover by Huron. Down the floor, Ness goes back door to Kroll for the layup. Some sloppy play there, but it ends up a layup for Kroll and a timeout Yankton. Huron up 39-30 with 3:23 to go, third quarter. Community campus timeout of 30 on Dakota Sports.
The Center for Recreation in Huron is your ultimate destination for fun and fitness. Challenge yourself and get fit with a fitness class that fits your schedule. The Nordby Center offers water classes, weight and cardio classes, bicycle spin classes, and more. Group fitness classes are led by the Nordby Center's expert instructors. Sign up for a fitness class today. The Nordby Center for Recreation, where the fun never ends.
Dakota Sports KIJV, 1340 AM and 95.3 FM.
Yankton has 2 full timeouts remaining. That was their third and their second 30. 39-30, Huron's lead back at 9, and Yankton showing some full court pressure. Huron going right now without Blake Elwine on the floor. Trace Wenz back in for Huron, replacing Carter Porish. Wenz into the front court, lost it off his foot. He'll pick it up, now needs some help. Bounce pass to Anderson Porish on the left wing. Porish will drive, go through a double team floater, a blocking call in Yankton. Yankton didn't like the call. That was a bang. Could have went either way. It went Huron's way. And Anderson Porish at the line to shoot 2. Bryce Kroll picks up his 4th foul, so he's the first Yankton player with that many. 3:07 to go, third quarter. And Anderson Porish at the line to shoot 2. He's got 11 points in the game. Free throw is good. A dozen for Porish, and Kroll will come out as Austin Conway back in for Yankton. He played quite a bit in the first half, but I believe this is the first time here in the second half. Porish with his second free throw. Rattled in and out, no good, and that's the first miss from the free throw line for Huron. Huron was 14 of 14 from the free throw line before that miss. Huron up 40-30, back door, little roller. Kudera no good as Porish made him change the shot. He was wide open under the baseline, but had to shoot over Porish. Huron a chance to extend a 10-point lead. Anderson Porish up top, Juergens. Swing it left side to Wenz. Wenz will go baseline, go back door, threw it away. Try to get it out to Chase, stolen by Reichen. Reichen gets the ball up ahead to Eidsness. Eidsness out there with Porish. Top of the key, now Ness is back in. Well, I don't think he ever left, actually. Ball in the middle, Conway, it's stolen. Threw it away. Picked up by Wenz. Wenz the crossover, shovel pass underneath the Chase. Lost it and then picks it up and goes with the reverse for 2. Chase with 5 all here in the third quarter. Huron back up by a dozen, equals Huron's biggest lead of the game, 12 points as we hit 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. Backing it out is Eidsness. Handed off to, no, he's going to keep it, go baseline, double teamed, and threw it away. He thought he had Conway on the right side, and well, Conway was there, but not all that close, and Yankton turns it over. And Huron a chance to open their biggest lead of the game at 42. They're at 42-30. Elwine back in for Huron, as is Bubba Peterson. Minute 50 to go in the third quarter. Wenz, crossover, ball knocked away, and Reichen then runs him over. Looks like Reichen took a little bop in the nose, and that's going to put Trace Wenz to the line to shoot 2. This is actually a very good defensive play by Beck Reichen. Again, he was just a half step getting there to the loose ball in the backcourt, and Trace Wenz to the line to shoot 2. Wenz hit a 3-point shot in the second quarter. He'll get 2 free throws here, his first trip to the charity stripe. Free throw is good. Wenz with 4 points, and Huron their biggest lead now of the evening at 43-30. One more shot for senior Trace Wenz. And got it. Huron's been doing the job at the free throw line tonight. Have only missed once. Inbounds, oh, Kleinsasser via turned around. He almost got the steal. Ness in the backcourt, lobs it up ahead. Eidsness, he'll get it across the timeline. Now come out into the corner. Conway, now they can set it. Ness gets a screen. He wants to drive against Chase. No good, and a foul going to go, I believe, on Chase. They did the switch, and Davis just was a half step behind, and he's going to pick up the foul, his second. Carson Ness at the line to shoot 2. Ness is 3 for 3 from the free throw line. He's got 11 points. First free throw is good. Ness with 12. He leads Yankton in scoring tonight. Yankton back within 13, so a brief 14-point lead for Huron, which was their biggest of the game. Ness hits them both. Smooth player. 44-32, the lead cut back to 12. Full court pressure by Yankton. Peterson into the front court. Kudera trying to stay in front of him. Here comes a double team, but they get a left side Elwine. Elwine will go in. A little finger roll. Got the shooter's roll. Elwine with the bucket. He's got 20, and Huron back up by 14. Minute 9 to go here in the third quarter. Huron up 46-32. Huron trying to double on Ness. Cross court. Reichen in the corner. Open 3. Eidsness is short. Rebound Conway, and he was fouled, so Yankton gets the offensive rebound with the big fella, Austin Conway, and he'll shoot 2. He's listed at 6'3", but he looks taller than 6'3". Foul on Peterson is his second. And the free throw good for Conway. Austin Conway, his first point of the game. He'll get one more shot. And missed that one short, and the rebound for Chase. Inside of a minute to go, third quarter. Huron up 13. Peterson into the front court. Peterson outside, nice move to the right. He'll start to drive, cut off by a double team. Back up top, Kleinsasser. Shovel it back up top, Wen. Swing it left side to Chase. Low post, they get it into Elwine. Kick out 3 at the key. Kleinsasser no good. Rebound tipped out. Wen's controls. Now they'll go baseline to Elwine. They'll bring it out. The shot clock is off. So Huron will try to run it for one shot here. 25 seconds left. Cross court. Wenz and Chase, I wasn't sure who was going to catch that, but Trace did. Wenz out near the timeline, 15-14, and the ball off the hands of Elwine. Elwine popped out on the left wing, and it went through his hands out of bounds. Looked like Blake just took his eye off the ball. And with 12.8 seconds to go, Hofer and Anderson Porish going to come in, Kleinsasser and Elwine out. So now it's Yankton with a chance to score before the end of the third quarter with 12.8 seconds remaining. Ness in the backcourt, that's where they want the ball. 9 seconds to go into the front court. Both teams in the bonus, by the way. Reichen on the baseline, stepped out of bounds. Yep, I saw it. I wasn't sure if the official did. Nice defense by Colby Hofer. He stayed in front of Reichen. Reichen pivoted and stepped on the baseline. And the Huron ball turns over to Huron with 3.3 seconds to go, third quarter. And Huron's going to have to go the length of the floor here. See if they try the long pass up the floor. Elwine is back in. Pass in the middle to Chase. 2-1. Now knocked it back and is picked up. Shot by Cooter at the buzzer. No good. Huron playing with fire. We head to the fourth quarter. Huron 46. Yankton 33. It's 8 o'clock at KIJV, AM/FM Huron. Community Campus timeout, 1 minute on Dakota Sports.
Plus offers epoxy floor coating for garages, basements, and outdoor patios, as well as commercial and industrial spaces. Call 605-352-5776 to get a free estimate. Let the pros at Pro Clean Plus help you get a great-looking, durable surface with the epoxy flooring. Locally owned and operated, visit them at 201 Market Street East. Or check out their website at ProCleanPlus.net. Pro Clean Plus is a proud sponsor here on Tiger Sports.
Experience delicious. Experience Ryan's Hangar Restaurant and Ace Lounge. They specialize in steaks, burgers, seafood, and pasta. Ryan's Hangar can host your party in a private room and offer catering too. Open Monday through Friday 4 to 10, Saturday 4 to 11, and open for lunch every Thursday 11 to 2 and closed on Sunday. Ryan's Hangar Restaurant and Ace Lounge in the Crossroads in downtown Huron.
You're listening to the Huron Tigers on Dakota Sports KIJV.
We head to the fourth quarter, and Huron a 13-point lead. Yankton will have the ball here to start the fourth quarter. The teams were a little confused which direction, who was going which direction, but Yankton will bring the ball up with Peterson on Ness. McNeil still on the bench with those 4 fouls. Kroll, he's in with 4. Reichen on the right wing. Reichen dribbles to the left, free throw line, dumps it into Kroll, deflected, and last touch by who? Oh, they give it to Huron. I think Huron got a break there. That looked like it came off Davis Chase, and now I had pretty much a direct line of sight on that. In the backcourt, loose pressure. Wen's going to bring the ball up with Reichen on him. Wenz whips it up to the right side. Porish is Huron in the front court. Double high post, little roll around by Chase, get it up ahead to Wenz. Wenz into the paint, lost the ball on the way up, out of bounds. It'll be Yankton ball. Might have got stripped, I couldn't tell for sure, but the ball turns over to Yankton. So each team has a turnover in the first 38 seconds here of the fourth quarter. Huron still up 13, 46-33. Ness Left side, Cooter in the corner, launches the three, way short. Rebound underneath, and it's going to stay with Yankton. It was an air ball, and that gave Ness a shot at it. He and Peterson went after it. They're going to say last touched by Peterson. And Yankton will inbound it on the baseline below me to my right. Ness will lob it all the way up front to Reichen. Now Ness again goes baseline Krull. Krull pinned on the baseline, knocked away. Nice play by Wenz, but Yankton keeps control. They swing it around. Reichen post up with a 15-footer good. Reichen with the bucket off the left wing. He's got 7. Yankton scores first here in the fourth quarter. Porish on the baseline, starts to back his way in, gets double teamed. Peterson pops out to the left wing. 46-35 Huron, 6:40 to go in the game. Wenz deep on the right side, lob. There's Elwine, kick out. Wenz fakes the 3, drives into the paint, goes into a double team, still kind of forcing it. 10 seconds on the shot clock, ball knocked away from Peterson. He gets control. 7 seconds on the shot clock, and Peterson tried to shovel it underneath Chase and had it knocked away. Huron will run the out-of-bounds play on the baseline. 5 seconds left on the shot clock, and McNeil back in for the first time in about a quarter of basketball play as he picked up his 4th foul early in the third quarter. Lob comes out. Elwine, a deep 3, way off the mark. Rebound comes out, and Kroll could not save it in. And Huron will get a fresh shot clock as Kroll could not hang on to the rebound. Shooting in the third quarter at Yankton, 3 of 7. Huron 5 of 9. Neither team got a lot of shots off. Wenz on the left wing. Again, thought about the 3. Here's the post up to Elwine. Kick out 3 for McNeil is short. Offensive rebound by Chase, but they're going to call him for the push off. And Davis Chase picks up his 3rd foul. First team foul either way here in the fourth quarter. Yankton has a chance to get it down to single digits now. Ness will bring the ball up with McNeil back on him. Dribble off to the right. Ness looks to the cutter. Go into Krull. Low post ball deflected and stolen by Elwine. Tried to throw over him, and he just reached up and tapped the ball to himself. Another turnover, but there's the ball stolen right back by Yankton. Cross court pass Kudera. Shoots over Elwine. No good. Rebound, though. Who's going to get it? On the floor, and we're going to have a timeout, Yankton. 5:42 to go in the game. Huron 46, Yankton 35. Community Campus timeout. 1 minute on Dakota Sports.
Adams Quick Lube is your go-to place for convenient, reliable oil changes. Fast, easy, no-pressure oil changes for your family's vehicle. No appointment needed. See them in 1159 Dakota Avenue North, or give Adam a call at 352-9325. Adams Quick Lube also has tire repair, batteries, and filters. Locally owned and open at 8 a.m. every day except Sundays. Trust your family vehicle with Adams Quick Lube. 1159 Dakota Avenue North. Adams Quick Lube is a proud sponsor of Tiger Sports.
Kaufman Livestock of Huron is a proud supporter of the Huron Tigers in all area high school athletics. Marty, Cody, and Logan Kaufman raise registered Simmental bulls. 2 are former Huron Tigers, 1 a former Alpena Wildcat. Best of luck to all area athletes and the Huron Tigers from Kaufman Livestock of Huron.
Tiger 95 and 1340 KIJV.
Huron Community Campus timeout. They offer courses, $40 credit hour courses for in-person classes at Huron Community Campus. Best value in higher education in South Dakota. Yankton inbounds it all the way to Kudera. Comes off left side Eidsness. Eidsness in the corner. Low post. They go inside to Krull. Krull double team. Ball comes off the foot of Reichen. Gets control of it again. Yankton can reset the offense. In the corner. Free throw line. Now back up top of the key, Ness. Ness will back it out with 10 seconds on the shot clock. Wants to drive. Pulls up for 3. No good, and Porish has the board. On the baseline, and the foul going to go on who? Going to go on Yankton. Owen Eidsness with the foul. That is his first. 5:09 to go in the game. Huron up 11. Again, here on a slow start to start the quarter. McNeil, Elwine in the corner, low post. There's Porish, powers his way up, no good, but free throws for Anderson Porish. Porish will shoot 2 with 5:03 left in the game. And it's just been kind of a slugfest here on either team. Been able to, just get a lot of good looks offensively. A lot of turnovers. In Huron's case, a lot of free throws as well. Porish, free throw is good. Porish now with 13 in the game. And Huron back up by a dozen. One more shot for Porish is good. Got them both. And we have a timeout here on 5:03 to go in the game. Huron 48, Yankton 35. Community campus timeout. 1 minute. 1 minute on Dakota Sports.
With Lane Anderson of Farmers Union Insurance. Auto, home, farm, life, and business. Become a satisfied policyholder with Farmers Union Insurance. Farmers Union Insurance, Lane Anderson, 1835 Arizona Avenue, Southwest in Huron.
Looking for personalized apparel such as t-shirts, hats, sweatshirts, hoodies, jackets? PB Sports, of course. How about signs, logos, and vinyl graphics at top? PB Sports, of course, proud sponsor of the Tigers. PB Sports, downtown Huron.
The Huron Eye Clinic is proud to sponsor the Huron Tigers. The doctors and staff at the Huron Eye Clinic are committed to providing quality service and products to their patients in Huron and surrounding areas. The Huron Eye Clinic offers comprehensive eye exams, contact lens exams, infant teeth screenings, LASIK consultations, ocular disease services, and pediatric eye care. Stop in at the office at 1288 Dakota Avenue South to make an appointment or call the Huron Eye Clinic today at 605-352-4181.
Dakota Sports KIJV, 1340 AM and 95.3 FM.
5:03 to go in the game. Here on Community Campus Timeout, they offer courses through Northern State University at Huron Community Campus. Huron up 13 inside of 5 minutes remaining. Yankton gets into the offense. Ness at the top of the key. Comes right, dumps it in underneath the crawl, and thrown away. Nice steal. And Huron gets into the front court. Chase lobs it underneath. The Elwine puts it up, no good. Slaps it up, no good, and then gets fouled on the third try. It was kind of a half lob, half pass. Elwine just stayed with it, and he'll go to the line. There's a big disparity. There's a big disparity in free throws tonight in favor of Huron. Fouls on Ness. That is his fourth foul. And Elwine at the free throw line. First one is good. Elwine now with 21 points. He and Porish are the two double-figure scorers. Second shot, Elwine off the mark, no good. Huron has shot their free throws very well. They've only missed 2, but there was one there. Huron up 14. 4.5 minutes to go in the game. Top of the key. Eisnes, open 3 for Krull is off the mark, and Elwine a one-handed rebound for Huron. Pass in the middle, Elwine, now Porish into the front court. Yankton trying to trap, lob in the middle. Feed in the corner to Chase. Chase starts the dribble, gets double-teamed. Elwine in the corner. Cross court, McNeil. Juergens top of the key. Mason on the drive. Slips a back door. The dunk for Chase. What a pass by Juergens. And Chase there for the dunk. Huron up 16. 3:52 to go in the game. Set up perfectly. Back door, and Kudera wide open for a layup. Yankton comes up with an answer. And the lead back at 14. 51-37. Pass up ahead, Elwine. Now left side, Porish. Porish into a double team and a blocking call. Going to go on Yankton. And, well, if that's on Ness, it's his 5th. And he's walking off the floor like he thinks it is. And Carson Ness is fouled out of the game. He leaves as Yankton's leading scorer with 13 points. Fouls out with 3:35 remaining. Miles Drotzman back in for Yankton. And Huron will run the out-of-bounds play on the baseline. Left side Chase, up top Porish. Porish looks left. Low post, lob Juergens, and Chase off balance, just trying to get a shot off, missed it. Cleared out by Yankton, almost threw it away, but picked up. Cross court, wide open three, Kudera, good. Well, you can tell that freshman knows how to shoot the ball. He's got 8 and a pair of threes, and Yankton within 11. 3:08 to go in the game. Chase in the corner, McNeil. Low post, Porish threw it away. And Huron getting a little sloppy with the ball again and keeping that door slightly open for Yankton. Wenz and Peterson in, Chase and Juergens out. 3:03 to go in the game. Huron 51, Yankton 40. Reichen will dribble the ball up, being watched by McNeil. Now Kroll up top, left side Drotzman. Drotzman looked back door, not there, back up top. Drive down in the paint, Kroll. Goes back door, baseline, drive underneath, power the way up, shot up, no good by Drotzman, well defended by Wenz. Wenz got the rebound as well, outlets to Elwine into the front court, bounce pass back to Wenz. He'll slide down to the paint, fake by Porish, he'll go in, finger roll, no good. And the rebound, Yankton. 2:25 to go in the game. Yankton down 11 as Huron's missed a couple of opportunities here to extend the lead. Kroll hands it back, open three, right wing, short. On the miss by Eidsness, rebound Peterson. Bubba into the front court. Now McNeil, left side Elwine. Elwine slides into the paint, kicks out in the corner. Porish for three, got it. Anderson Porish hits the first 3 of the second half. In fact, Huron's only had 3 threes the entire ball game. Huron back up by 14 inside of 2 minutes to go. Spin move. Back up top, Reichen. They'll set the offense. Reichen thought about the long 3, but Porish was out there. Right side, drive to the paint. The shot up, no good. And Peterson came out with holding the back of his head. Ball was kind of lobbed up there. I don't even know who's. Oh, Yankton's got possession. Okay, I didn't know who had the ball. Colby Hofer back in for Huron, as is Davis Chase. Kroll with the inbounds on the baseline. Get it back up top to Reichen. Huron up 14 with a minute and a half to go in the game. Feed in the corner. Will slide in baseline. Reverse layup blocked by Chase as he swatted Drotzman. Peterson into the front court, and Huron wants a timeout. Minute 22 to go in the game. Huron up 14. We'll take a Huron Community Campus timeout. 1 minute on Dakota Sports.
Davidson Insurance Agency in Huron. You changed thousands of diapers, cut off hundreds of crusts, played hours of peekaboo and duck duck goose, because you do anything for your kids. That's why it's so important to protect them with life insurance from State Farm. State Farm agent Brian Davidson will help make it easy and affordable to help you protect your family, no matter what the future holds. Because for the people you do anything for, life insurance could mean everything. Call today, because like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Brushing up? Bettering yourself? Or pursuing a degree? Huron Community Campus offers in-person classes at just $40 per credit hour plus fees. HCC offers courses through Northern State University, offering quality education at an exceptional value. To learn more, call Huron Community Campus at 605-353-8518. That's 605-353-8518.
Dakota Sports KIJV, 1340 AM and 95.3 FM.
Huron timeout. Each team has one full timeout remaining. Huron, see if they run a little shot clock. Chase out on the right wing. Logan Leyendecker back in for Huron. Colby Hofer, top of the key, now hands it off to Bubba Peterson. Peterson backs it out at the top of the key. Huron being patient here with 11 seconds on the shot clock. Hofer on the baseline, inside of a minute to go. Hofer goes back door to Chase. The ball deflected, and Yankton with the steal. Huron going to come in with some new players at the next whistle. Elwine went flying for some reason. Reichen goes baseline to Drotzman, back up top. Kudera for three, got it. The freshman off the bench is in double figures with 11 for Yankton. They're back within 11. Foul in the backcourt going to go on Reichen, and Colby Hofer will get a pair of free throws with 36 seconds to go, and Huron up 54-43. Beck Reichen. I almost said Mac. That's his older brother. He's the younger brother of the twins that played. 2 years ago. There was 3 Reichens on the floor that year for Yankton. Worked pretty well since they won the state title. Colby Holford to shoot 2. Free throw no good. And now into the game, Kleinsasser and Carter Porish in for the first time as Miles Elwine. So I think Huron does have all the starters off the floor. Second free throw is good. Holford gets 1 out of 2. 55-43. And shot clock is still officially on, about a second difference between the game clock and the shot clock. Drive on the baseline, Kudera. Hofer stays with him, and Carter Porish goes for a steal and just about got it, but he was trying to steady himself as he grabbed the ball, and his hand not on the ball. He put out of bounds, so Yankton will keep it. Rolling it down here, Huron will move to 8-4 on the season, but Yankton just never really wanted to go away in this one. Defensively, though, Huron a good game. Lean in, and a foul going to go on Kleinsasser. Was a nice head fake that time by Miles Drotzman, and Drotzman will shoot 2. Has not scored. He's 0 for 2 from the free throw line. Huron's going to wind up with a very good, I think Huron missed 1, 2, I think just 3 free throws the entire game. First free throw is good for Drotzman. That puts him in the score sheet. And Huron's lead at 55-44. Second shot is good. Got them both. See if Huron can just dribble the ball out here now as Miles Elwine in the backcourt. Still some pressure by Yankton in the middle. Kleinsasser. He'll cross the timeline as we're inside of 10 seconds to go. Miles Elwine gives to Carter Porish. Fake the pump there, but just going to let the clock roll. And the Huron Tigers will win by 10. The final, Huron 55, Yankton 45. Gary Zell Auto Glass post game is next. We'll take a community campus timeout of 2 minutes on Dakota Sports.
Or to bring you the best values from the nation's top furniture brands. Slumberland is America's #1 dealer for Lazy Boy furniture. Slumberland is also the Midwest's largest retailer for Sealy, Simmons, Stearns & Foster, and Tempur-Pedic mattresses. Slumberland of Huron is completely locally owned and operated. Our staff, including sales and delivery, is made up entirely of your neighbors in Huron. So for the best brands at the best prices, along with truly local service, turn to Slumberland Furniture of Huron.
Are you looking for an easier way to get supplement to your calves? Check out liquid supplements available from Dakota Land Feeds. They have a variety of options available to meet specific needs of your cattle and your operation. All their liquid supplements are made to order when you need them. Liquid supplements are easy to handle and have improved mixability compared to dry feed. Dakota Land Feeds is your only local feed dealer to manufacture liquid supplement right here in South Dakota. Dakota Land Feeds, your local feed source.
When is the right home truly the right home? This is Reg Kleinsasser with the Real Estate Connection. First, can you afford it? Beyond the purchase price, you need to consider utility costs, maintenance costs, and property taxes. All of these factors add to the actual cost of a new home. Does the home meet your needs? At the Real Estate Connection, we are dedicated to helping you find a home that meets your needs without breaking your budget. We're ready to help you find the right home today. Give us a call, 352-1300, or visit our website, realestatehuron.com.
Gary Zell Auto Glass is a proud supporter of Huron High School sports and the Tiger postgame show. Gary and Michael Zell offer mobile glass replacement of windshields, door glass, cars and trucks, even tractor cabs on site. Gary Zell Auto Glass does chip repairs, and they process all insurance paperwork. Call 352-0836 or toll free 1-888-852-0355. Gary Zell Auto Glass in Huron.
The Huron Tiger post-game report on Tiger 95 is brought to you by Gary Zell Auto Glass. Here's the voice of the Tigers, Jeff Duffy.
And again, good evening from the Huron Arena as we start our Gary Zell Auto Glass post game. Again, that Huron Community Campus timeout. They offer $40 credit hours for in-person classes at Huron Community Campus. Best value in higher education in South Dakota. So again, our final here, 55-45. Huron never trailed in the game. One other final in AA boys, Washington defeated Aberdeen 54-40. Looking at the girls scoreboard late in the game, Brookings leads Harrisburg 48-47. Final, Sioux Falls, Washington defeated Aberdeen 50-41. Late in the game, Spearfish 56, Rapid City Central 54. And that's what we have for AA scores here this evening. We'll take another time out here as we continue the Gary Zell Auto Glass post game. Coming up, I'll run down the stats. We'll talk to Coach Bud. We'll pick that Sun Gold Sports player of the game, set up our schedule as well as I'll be right back up here in this exact spot tomorrow night for Huron Tiger Wrestling against Madison. Again, community campus timeout of 2 minutes as we continue the Gary Zell Auto Glass post game on Dakota Sports.
1919 root beer is brewed in small batches with only the finest ingredients, real sugar and real vanilla. Their unique recipe and choice ingredients make 1919 root beer the creamiest full-body draft root beer available. Pick up 1919 root beer distributed by Elwine Brothers at your favorite convenience store or grocery store in Huron. Elwine Brothers wishes the Huron Tigers the best of luck. Go Tigers!
As your child's body changes, their eyesight does too, especially in the teen years. Don't let your child fall behind in front of the smart board or the scoreboard because their vision can't keep up. According to a recent survey, 84% of parents in the United States wait until their child complains of vision issues before scheduling an eye exam. Many common vision problems can be corrected when caught in early childhood, so don't delay. Give Dr. Porsche a call today. See the best.
Hi, I am Tyson Lean. As a college wrestler, I push my body to the limit every day. But after a few injuries, I started to feel like I wasn't performing at my best. That's when I turned to Carr Chiropractic and their team of experts. Through a combination of adjustments, rehab, and natural supplements, I was able to recover faster, reduce my pain, and improve my overall performance on the mat. Whether you're an athlete or just looking to improve your health, I highly recommend giving Carr Chiropractic a try.
Rocking Z Acres of Wessington provides USDA certified organic, SCI regenerative certified, and conventional crop production, balancing biology with fertility. They offer a full line of organic and conventional products for plant nutrition, plant health, and soil biology to help local producers, including amino protein products to stimulate biology and plant hormones, amino-chelated micronutrients, compost extracts derived from local sources, and kelp products. Rocking Z Acres is proud to support Huron and area high school sports.
Tiger 95 and 1340 KIJV are your home for Huron Tiger sports.
And once again, welcome back to the Huron Arena. Huron Tiger boys moved to 8-4 on the season as they defeat Yankton tonight, 55-45. Yankton drops to 2-10. Rundown on the scoring for Yankton. Carson Ness, 13 points. He fouled out midway through the fourth quarter. 11 points for the freshman off the bench, Jackson Kudera. I can tell he's going to be shooting the ball a lot for Yankton here the next 3 years. If he's open, boy, he was knocking them down tonight. 3 threes, and he finished with 11. Beck Reichen had 7 points. 6 for Owen Eidsness, 2 for Miles Drotzman and Bryce Kroll, and a free throw for Austin Conway. For Huron, 21 points for Blake Elwine, 17 for Anderson Porish. Davis Chase added 7, all in the second half. 5 for Trace Wenz. 2 points, Bubba Peterson and Carter Porish, and a free throw for Colby Hofer. Shooting in the game for the Yankton Bucks, they were 14 of 45 from the field for 31%. 7 of 24 on threes, 29%. Yankton 10 of 14 from the free throw line, 71%. Huron 16 of 33 from the field. Huron barely a shot a minute, but they did get to the free throw line a lot. Huron 16 of 33, 48.5%. 3 of 12 on threes for 25%. Probably the key stat for Huron offensively, free throw shooting 20 of 23, 87%. You shoot free throws like at that type of clip, you're going to win some ball games. Rebounding in the game, Yankton had 22 rebounds 4 apiece for Carson Ness, Bryce Kroll, and Owen Eisnes. Huron had 29 rebounds, 6 for Anderson Porish. Turnovers, 14 for Yankton, 16 for Huron. And again, that turnover bug was definitely an issue at times for Huron, especially in the second quarter when felt like Huron had all the momentum, only to see Yankton start to rally. But Huron hangs on, they win. The Huron boys on the road now Tuesday. Remember, next Tuesday, another one of those wonderful home and aways, but with the remodeling of the scoreboard system in the arena continuing next week, the girls' game with Roosevelt will be at the middle school gym. Same schedule as everything, but in the middle school gym for the girls. The boys on the road at Sioux Falls Roosevelt, both games, 6:40 pregame and 7 o'clock tip-off. The girls' game will be on KOKK. The boys' game on a Tiger. Just that's kind of an equipment issue for us. Wherever Matt Watson is, he pretty much needs to be on a KOKK. So, and Matt's going to be doing the girls game here at home, and I'll be in Sioux Falls at Roosevelt for the boys. So again, next Tuesday, 1, the girls game is at the middle school gym, and 2, it'll be on KOKK, 12:10 a.m. The boys on the road at Roosevelt, and that'll be here on Tiger 95. In both games, 6:40 with the pregame and 7 o'clock with the tip-off. I see the boys are out on the floor, and presumably Coach Bud is on his way up to talk about this one. We'll take a Huron Community Campus timeout of 2 minutes. Continue our Gary Zell Autoglass post game on Dakota Sports.
Reporter of Huron High School Sports and the Tiger postgame show. Gary and Michael Zell offer mobile glass replacement of windshields, door glass, cars and trucks, even tractor cabs on site. Gary Zell Autoglass does chip repairs, and they process all insurance paperwork. Call 352-0836 or toll free 1-888-852-0355. Gary Zell Autoglass in Huron.
The Nordby Center for Recreation in Huron is your ultimate destination for fun and fitness. Challenge yourself and get fit with a fitness class that fits your schedule. The Nordby Center offers water classes, weight and cardio classes, bicycle spin classes, and more. Group fitness classes are led by the Nordby Center's expert instructors. Sign up for a fitness class today. The Nordby Center for Recreation, where the fun never ends.
Experience delicious. Experience Ryan's Hangar Restaurant and Ace Lounge. They specialize in steaks, burgers, seafood, and pasta. Ryan's Hangar can host your party in a private room and offer catering too. Open Monday through Friday 4 to 10, Saturday 4 to 11, and open for lunch every Thursday 11 to 2 and closed on Sunday. Ryan's Hangar Restaurant and Ace Lounge in the Crossroads in downtown Huron.
Kaufman Livestock of Huron is a proud supporter of the Huron Tigers in all area high school athletics. Marty, Cody, and Logan Kaufman raise registered Simmental bulls. 2 are former Huron Tigers, 1 a former Alpena Wildcat. Best of luck to all area athletes and the Huron Tigers. From Kaufman Livestock of Huron.
You're listening to the Huron Tigers on Dakota Sports KIJV.
We continue the Gary Zell Autoglass post game. Again, that Huron Community Campus timeout. They offer courses through Northern State University at Huron Community Campus, joined by Tim Budnagan, head coach of the Huron Tigers. Tigers never trailed in the game, but could never completely put Yankton away. Yankton stayed feisty, but Huron wins it by 10, 55-45. And as I said when he came up, Coach, not exactly a work of art, but defensively, we gave ourselves opportunities, especially in the first quarter, and while the offense always wasn't quite where we wanted, we were trying some different things tonight, a lot more back to the basket post up than what we've seen this year, and the boys did respond, just took a little bit.
Yeah, it did. We're trying to get the ball up and down. We're trying to swing the ball and get a couple of post touches before we shoot a three. I thought the first quarter, defensively, I thought we were really good the first quarter, and we were getting the ball up and down the floor. Ball was popping. And then the second quarter, we got stagnant offensively. and defensively we allowed them to have too many threes. And that's the first thing we talked about. We can't give them wide open threes, and then all of a sudden, they went small, brought in those 3-point shooters off the bench, 21 and 3, and then all of a sudden there was a 4 out, 1 in, and then on penetration we would help. They'd kick, they're ready to shoot it, and they're playing with house money. They have no pressure on them. If they win this one, it's a feather in the cap. If they lose it, they're supposed to lose. So we got to do a better job of second quarter again, moving the basketball, getting a post touch. When we get a post touch and they help from ball side and backside, then we got to skip. And the post players got to come meet the ball instead of just waiting for it. That allowed them to get a couple steals.
And another thing that's always going to help too, and this hasn't always happened for us, I guess, either. But 20 of 23 on free throws. I think we were 14 of 14 or 15 of 15, one of the two, before we had a miss. Now that hasn't always happened this year either. But if that's one area where if you can be good at that's going to be very helpful down the road.
Right, that's just going to stretch the lead, especially when they have to foul and we go down and hit 2. I mean, that takes a little wind out of your sail because now they send us to the free throw line. We got 2. Now we can set up our defense instead of missing them. And if you miss them, now it's a rebound kick, and now they can race down the floor, and now it's a little bit tougher to match up. So if we can hit those free throws, then all of a sudden we can set our defense, and they can't transition back and spread us out.
And, just good efforts all around. Colton McNeil found himself in trouble, so we had to put some different guys in there, rotated a few guys in, Kleinsasser, Colby Hofer, Mason Juergens as well. And, I guess we got a little used to not having Colton when he missed those 2 games with the injured ankle. And, hopefully this is the type of situation that just helps that depth here as we move on down the road.
Well, more guys we can get in big times of the game, the better, because now they have that experience and they're not nervous. They have some confidence that they can play. So we got to continue to keep rotating guys, play 10, 11 guys, and make sure that everybody's following the game plan. It makes it easier in practice then because everybody's competing for a spot and some time. So we got to continue to develop because you just never know. Davis goes down for 3 games. Colton goes down for 3 games. Now if you haven't given those guys experience, now it's a whole different ball game when they get in there because of the speed of the game, the intensity on the defensive end, and the execution on the offensive end has got to be there every night.
Our Sun Gold Sports Player of the Game. We're actually going to go Play of the Game today because it was definitely the funnest play of the night, and that was the pass by Mason Juergens to set up Davis Chase for the dunk. And those type of plays just do so much. It energized the place. Everybody's screaming, and just kind of like Bubba's and Brookings last week to Blake. When you make plays like that, and if you've never done it before, making that pass to set up a guy going up for a dunk is not always the easiest thing. Mason was right on target, and Davis finished it off.
Right, and Mason, ripped by his guy, and then Davis's guy comes and helps a little bit, and he had his head up, threw a nice pass, dunked. He got it to Blake from the on a fast break. Blake was posting up middle of the lane. He got it up in the air. Blake got it, turned, scored it, and then defensively he just worked his tail off on number 2. I thought he did a fantastic job on him, keeping him out of the paint, doing a nice job of making it tough for him to catch the ball. He just showed a lot of grit and a lot of toughness tonight, which we need, and he's evolving as a player as well.
So now as we look ahead, I'm sure a day or 2 off here because next week a busy week. You do have 5 days off then at Roosevelt before home against the Northern Hills team, Sturgis Spearfish, on next Friday, Saturday. So Roosevelt always presents challenges. I know they had a guy out earlier this week. I don't know any other details on that, but they're a team that just gives us some issues. They're going to be athletic. They're going to have the quickness advantage on us as well, and like I said, it just always Roosevelt always seems to be a tough matchup for us.
They do because that they get after it defensively. They'll know us really well with Coach Scouten being on the bench with them. So they're going to know us really well. They know our personnel. They know our players. But they're a really tough matchup for us because they're quick. They get the ball up and down. They run. And they play a lot of kids. So our depth and their depth, it's going to be a challenge for us. But we like what we saw tonight. We get a couple days off. We get back on Sunday night and work on some execution on offense and defensively. Figure out who we need to stop, and then Monday we just walk through, and Tuesday get on the bus, and then we'll worry about Spirit for Sturgis the way it is. We've set ourselves up really well. Not 8-4, and then whatever. We only have one loss in the ESD, and we got a couple of ESD games left: Aberdeen, Pier, Watertown, and Brandon Valley, which would be the big one if they keep winning and we can keep winning and stay at one loss. Then that Brandon Valley game becomes huge for us.
Tim Budnigan, head coach of the Huron Tigers, win tonight by 10. And again, our Sun Gold Sports player of the game, or play of the game, Mason Jurgens to Davis Chase. We'll take a Huron Community Campus timeout, 2 minutes, wrap it up here on Dakota Sports.
With Lane Anderson of Farmers Union Insurance. Auto, home, farm, life, and business. Become a satisfied policyholder with Farmers Union Insurance. Farmers Union Insurance, Lane Anderson, 1835 Arizona Avenue, Southwest in Huron.
Looking for personalized apparel such as t-shirts, hats, sweatshirts, hoodies, jackets? PB Sports, of course. How about signs, logos, and vinyl graphics at Pop? PB Sports, of course, proud sponsor of the Tigers, PB Sports, downtown Huron.
The Huron Eye Clinic is proud to sponsor the Huron Tigers. The doctors and staff at the Huron Eye Clinic are committed to providing quality service and products to their patients in Huron and surrounding areas. The Huron Eye Clinic offers comprehensive eye exams, contact lens exams, infant C screenings, LASIK consultations, ocular disease services, and pediatric eye care. Stop in at the office at 1288 Dakota Avenue South to make an appointment, or call the Huron Eye Clinic today at 605-352-4181.
This is Matt Sibley with Brian J. Davidson Insurance Agency in Huron. You changed thousands of diapers, cut off hundreds of crusts, played hours of peekaboo and duck duck goose, because you do anything for your kids. That's why it's so important to protect them with life insurance from State Farm. State Farm agent Brian Davidson will help make it easy and affordable to help you protect your family, no matter what the future holds. Because for the people you do anything for, life insurance could mean everything. Call today, because like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Brushing up? Bettering yourself? Or pursuing a degree? Huron Community Campus offers in-person classes at just $40 per credit hour plus fees. HCC offers courses through Northern State University, offering quality education at an exceptional value. To learn more, call Huron Community Campus at 605-353-8518. That's 605-353-8518.
Tiger 95 and 1340 KIJV.
One last time here from the Huron Arena as we wrap up our Gary Zell Autoglass post game. And again, that timeout from Huron Community Campus. They offer courses through Northern State University at Huron Community Campus. Huron Tiger boys pick up the win here tonight, 55-45 to move to 8-4 on the season. Let's do a final Kurtz Heating and Cooling scoreboard update. See what we have here for updates. And Brookings girls defeated Harrisburg tonight, 53-50. That was a big win for Brookings. They picked up a couple of big wins here in the last week. Other girls' scores: Spearfish edged Rapid City Central 59-57, Washington 50, Aberdeen 41. Looking at AA boys scores: Washington 54, Aberdeen 40. And again, our score here on 55, Yankton 45. That's your Kurtz Heating and Cooling scoreboard update. Tomorrow it's wrestling here on Dueling with Madison. That is a 6 o'clock start for the varsity, so we'll be on the air about 5:40 with the pre-match here on Madison with a wrestling duel tomorrow night. Then a weekend off for this guy, and I'm going to enjoy that. So again, here on Wednesday tonight, 55-45. This has been a presentation of Dakota Sports, committed to excellence in sports broadcasting.